have scripted my life and I'm watching it unfold in real time. So let me tell you something from the start. Scripting didn't change my life because it's complicated. It changed my life because I committed to it and I was consistent. Scripting is not about pretending you have a perfect life. It is not about just writing something down and just waiting for something to happen. But if you want to know how you can script out your future and live the life of your dreams, then this video is for you. So welcome, I am Dr. Monique. I'm a life coach and I'm an educator. I reinvented my life after the age of 50 and I am committed to helping women live the lives of their dreams at any stage or any age. After the age of 50, I earned my doctorate degree, I received a promotion on my job, I started a YouTube channel, I took charge of my health, I work out regularly, I have energy, I'm a certified life coach, my relationship with God has improved, and you know what? I scripted all of it. Alright, so let's get into this and you can learn how you can script your life as well. First of all, I started writing or journaling because I needed to get some clarity in my life. I had a whole lot of things that were not going well in my life and I wanted to make some changes. Writing most mornings just really was able to give me some clarity. I journal if I feel a little bit overwhelmed, if my thoughts start to be scattered, or I just need to know exactly what it is that I'm thinking. Sometimes I write out prayers, and sometimes I just write out what's on my mind without even trying to fix it. Writing helps me to know what it is that I'm thinking. Sometimes if thoughts just stay in your head, they can get all mixed up, you can get a little bit confused. But putting them on paper, you're able to see them and to organize them. And that's where clarity comes in. Because clarity is often the first step to even just knowing what it is you want to do. If you're going on a trip, you need to know what your starting point is. So clarity will give you that. Just writing things out and journaling can help you know where you are now and also where you want to go. So for me, getting that clarity was really the first step. It is important for you to know that scripting is different than journaling. And the distinction does matter. So journaling helps you process the past or maybe what's currently going on in your life right now. It helps you to heal. It helps you to really make sense of the world that's going on around you. Scripting, on the other hand, is future focus. In scripting, you are directing your future. You are not looking toward the past. It's what do I want to do? What do I want to be? What do I want to have? So whereas journaling can provide healing, scripting provides direction. It tells you where you are going. Scripting is writing about your life as if the things you desire are already unfolding. So you're definitely writing in the present tense, but it is not fantasy. However, you are setting an intention. Here's an easy way to start. As you're looking at your future, being grateful for what you currently have is the first step. Remember to write in the present tense. Be very specific. You can say how you feel, what it smells like, what you can see, and focus on what you want, not what you're trying to escape. So if you want to talk about your relationship, I see myself coming home from work to a husband who loves me, who has just prepared dinner for me, who ask me how my day has gone, that we sit and we talk about our daily events and the world events, and we go to church together, and you're writing out all of these things that you want in the present tense. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D world. You may write about a health challenge. So whereas in real life, what's going right now is maybe you feel fatigued, you have pain in your body. I would script something like, I woke up this morning excited about going to the gym. My workout clothes were laid out. I put them on, and at the gym, I'm walking on the treadmill with an incline of a 3. I'm walking for 30 minutes at about 3 miles per hour. I find that this is a good pace for me. I'm breathing well. I have the endurance to do this, and I'm looking around and I feel really proud of myself as I know that I am taking care of my body. That's just an example of how to talk about things in the present tense. Another example is something for me. I'm so excited. I looked at my channel on YouTube and it said I have 100,000 subscribers. I'm so excited that I finally reached my goal. So again, I'm looking in the future, but I'm writing in the present tense. And I'm writing from the person that I will be in the future. I'm writing from her, right? Scripting is writing from who you are becoming, not who you have been. So you're writing from the perspective of already being her. Initially, when I was really in the midst of a lot of toxic things, everything I wrote was really just realistic, nothing dramatic. Even though now some of my goals, some might consider delusional. Back then they were just very, very basic, realistic, just getting me to a baseline. So initially I wrote about being calm, being peaceful. I didn't necessarily write about the perfect life. Scripting is a way to use your imagination. Here's a quote from Albert Einstein. It reads, "Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions." So again, I use my imagination to help script and create the life that I now have, that I truly do enjoy. And it wasn't about escaping reality. It was about creating a new reality and then rehearsing that reality before it was ever in the 3D world. And here's why rehearsing is important. When you use your imagination to visualize your desired future, we're rewiring our brain, and neuroscience backs this up. It is so amazing. Your brain does not know the difference between a real experience and an imagined one. So as you consistently script your life in present tense, your brain believes that it is actually happening, and it changes your identity. So again, you have to use present tense, because if you say, "I will be happy," then your brain is always saying, in the future we will be happy. Whereas if you say, "I am happy," your brain is thinking, "I am happy." But let's look at the studies on how our brain actually works. There's a study where they have the participants really visualize and think about lifting weight. And the study found that those who visualize themselves lifting weights actually became stronger, sometimes up to half as much as if they had actually did the training. So again, your brain doesn't know the difference between something that is vividly imagined and reality. Other research showed that when the participants practice motor skills like playing the piano, it actually improved their accuracy and their speed. It's like those athletes who practice shooting free throws. So if you practice in your head, it actually improves your performance. It's really quite amazing. So scripting is a way of imagining, and it changes your brain and it changes who you are. So you become the woman who can attract and sustain all the things that are on your vision board, all those things that you are journaling about, all the things that you are praying about. You become her. This is important because writing didn't initially change my circumstances, but it changed my mindset, right? So the mindset and the identity needed to change before the circumstances could change. I became a different person. I began to choose differently. I learned to establish and enforce boundaries, right? Because as a new person, I no longer tolerated certain things. I started to take care of myself better, right? Because I saw myself as someone who was healthy and strong. I started eating better and exercising, going to the gym, walking, being out in nature, being more adventurous. As my mindset shifted and as I began to truly honor myself and to keep promises that I made to myself, it increased my own self trust, which increased my confidence. And that is why scripting works. It's not that the paper has the power, but it changes who you are. And the great thing about scripting is that it doesn't have to take a long time. I generally will have some time in the morning. When I'm drinking my coffee, I have my journal, and sometimes I script, sometimes I journal. It can be 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes per day. It does not have to take a long time, but it will yield tremendous results. If you write at the same time every day, it builds that consistency. It tells your mind and your body, okay, we are paying attention now. This is often just very quiet work. There's nothing loud about it. But this quiet work will compound and just build upon itself. So here is what I want to challenge you to do. For the next 7 days, write 1 paragraph a day. No pressure, no perfection, just honesty, and write with intention. And remember to write from the perspective of the woman that you are becoming. This word does not need to be loud to be powerful. Everyone doesn't have to know that you're doing it. Remember, you can take your time. You are not behind. There's no rush. There's no competition. You are becoming the woman of your dreams. And you will succeed if you don't quit. So if you want more practices like this, if you want to learn more, then please watch the other videos in this Reinvention playlist. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.